Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Well, I really appreciate the opportunity to talk with him because Representative Agema, I definitely believe, is on the wrong side of history, and that's basically what I told him. I feel like that this is it's basic human rights that he's trying to really change. And basically what I got from the conversation with him is that his religious beliefs and his firm belief that he has the right to dictate what group of people have rights and what group of people don't have rights is really disturbing. And the fact that he represents me, he doesn't represent me at all. And I really encourage everyone to take the opportunity to reach out to the people that we have, not myself, but that have been elected to represent us, because it's obvious that they are living in a totally different space and they need to hear from us.
Well, I tried to tell him, or ask him, to listen to his constituency, and the main message that I tried to tell him was that his voting history, the legislation that he's proposed and supported and passed, are actively hurting families in this community, because his largest platform is creating a safe place for families. And he told me that he wants to create a level playing field for all the families in this community. But the bottom line is that he's passing legislation that doesn't create a level playing field. I happen to be a gay male who has a boyfriend, and I can never get married or have domestic partner benefits if I'm a state employee. That's not a level playing field. That's completely illogical. And although I did get kind of emotional when I was speaking to him, I felt like he was very rude, and so was catapulting my emotions. He dismissed everything that I would say, and at one point he said, "I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you think." And I am his constituency. He only allows us to come speak to him for 2 hours on early Saturday morning. You can't do office visits. This is the time for his constituency, for him to hear what we have to say. And if he doesn't care, why is he a representative? How does he represent anyone if he doesn't care what we have to say?
He's a bigot, and he didn't want to answer any questions. He would accuse me of putting words in his mouth and say that I was asking leading questions when I just asked him what his beliefs were. He told me that giving rights to LGBT people, like domestic partnership benefits, would lead to, as in the Greek and Roman empires, as he put it, the downfall of civilization, because the family is the building block of the nation. And he implied that because LGBT people don't have families or reproduce in a normal way, in a normative heterosexual way, that we're just gonna make families go extinct. And it's just a ridiculous claim. He said that in nature, when animals don't reproduce, when they stop reproducing and have homosexual relationships, they die out, implying that gay people are just gonna die out and he's not gonna have to deal with us anymore. Well, we're here and we're gonna make him listen, because despite the fact that he believes he's representing his constituency, he is a white, wealthy male. And he is not representative of my views or anyone else that I know.
What I tried to share with him is the fact that we have 50,000 eligible students that are eligible for the DREAM Act that will generate revenue about in the trillions for the American economy. But he basically just downgraded, knocked down that view, that image of economic capital that the American can actually pick up on. He just knocked it down and started talking about his two bills that have I have legit understanding of, and now it's, I don't know. I feel like he's for sure for Michigan jobs, residents for Michigan jobs, but he doesn't take in consideration that these people have been here for a long time, have been pledging allegiance to the American flag, and have very little memory of their homeland, where they were born. So it's like he is a very narrow-minded individual that is stuck in his ways, and I'm just happy that he's done. He can't be reelected. He's done with his term.